It's a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Here's Dalton. Green flexing his muscle. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 51 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way. Good!
A first down throw for Mayfield. Going for the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for the Browns. 43 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates his way. That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone. More like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 75 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And
Watson on first down. He's got a man, complete. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them. The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, 53 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
On second down, here's Mixon. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right? They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He sets to fire deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play, Roethlisberger to Brown, 41 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. As his guys are in for 6. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's...
That first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more.
Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And now running right through it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel taking it in from the 20. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who were blocking for him?
Down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. Hopefully they feel they got a call.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown, 33 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have more box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup, 42 yards.
And there's another one of those incredible highlight reel catches. One-handed, deep downfield, another big completion. I know this, partner. As a defender, I don't know.
Nixon with a first down carry. And now running right through it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. The 20, 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against
category 2.
And you know why I've always respected guys who can have these types of games? As a runner, you're going through a pile.
And now the rookie's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation.
And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown from a yard out. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And Brown only 5'10", but that doesn't mean he can't make spectacular one-handed grabs like that.
He does it all, doesn't he? No matter what you do with Antonio Brown trying to cover him, he finds a way to uncover even late in the...
Dalton operating in the red zone now. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green from 19 yards away. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow.
No, I can't be responsible. It ain't my fault.